Let's say you are from Edo, capital what? Capital E, Edo, E-D-O, and then the state. What did you eat this morning? You answer that question, I ate. I ate. Or you can just put rice and beans. Rice and beans. I ate rice and beans, or rice and what? Rice and beans. Because you can't put I eat. It's past tense. So the past tense of eat is ate. That's A-T-E, ate. Yes, this sign of an. There's another one like this, something like this. Is also an. And this is also an as well. But we don't write this and this in the exam. This is what we write in the exam. Then what country would you like to visit? For me, I would like to visit this country, Cambodia. For me, I would like to visit Japan. For me, I would like to visit the USA. For me, I would like to visit Gambia. I would like to visit Senegal. Maybe somebody would like to visit Ghana. Somebody would like to visit Russia. Somebody likes to visit China. Maybe Mama likes to visit Canada. Somebody likes to visit Australia. And so on and so forth. Right? Do you like rice and beans? Yes. Or no. If I don't like rice and beans, my answer should be no. OR is or. Yes or no. If I like, yes. If I don't like, no. Then tell me the name of your local government. This is the name of my local government. Jabi-Abuja local government. Somebody is from Udi local government. Somebody is from Lese local government. So is what? Mama, what's the name of your local government in Niger? Makama local government. Okay, Magama. Now I can pick you. Before, what I picked was Makama. Yes. Now that you have told me, now I can pick. It's when I pick better, then I write Magama. So if I'm not able to pick better, I won't be able to write better. Because I'll write what I picked. Magama local government. Like that. That's that about the exercise. The exercise is what? Combination of a lot of things. Your handwriting, your spelling, your understanding of where you are from, this and this and that. Peradventure, if I've taken tea this morning and you're asking what have I taken, and I'm saying, I can't forget, I can't remember, in between what hour to what hour. It's up to 12 hours. From morning till now, less than 2, 3, 4 hours. Now I can't recollect again. So that's a combination of a lot of things. That's the simple one. That's the simple secret about the classwork. And then the more I write, the more I master what I need to know. Is that established? I can clear, right? Ross, please show me your phone. How much is this phone?
200,000.
Okay, 200,000. 200,000.
Yeah.
Show me your phone. No, tell me these slippers. How much is it? This is your sandal. 4,500. 4,500. How much is that phone? 3,000. Thank you. 3,000. Mama, okay, you didn't buy this bag. As soon as you bought this bag, I will ask how much is this bag?
This bag?
Yes. It's 1,500. Okay. I'm going somewhere. 1,500. Sister Miriam, how much is that your scarf? 500. I'm going somewhere. How much is that your pen? 100 naira. Dave, can you remember the price of that your bag?
Yes.
How much is it? 5,500. Cynthia, how much is this your slippers?
2,000.
Or your wristwatch?
1, 2.
Okay, let me pick your slippers. 2,000. Ross Ezekiel, how much is that your bag? Okay, bag. How much is this your sandal? Just saying. How much is your handbag?
This one?
Yes. 200. Okay.
At least it must cover something.
In that two, how much did you buy your Bible? How much?
You don't ask our phone.
No, it was a bell.
Did you not buy it? How much is this your bag? 500 or 5,000? 500.
Hey, no.
500. Sister, let me see your Bible. How much is it? How much is your bag? No, that's purple. I mean that one. 800. Alright, I think I'm good to go. Yeah. That's what. These are figures. Figures. We have it in mathematics, right?
Yes.
Mathematics. And then in English language, we also what? In English language. English language.
West.
In English language, we also what? We also use it in our what? In our writing. Remember when I asked us, how old are you? What did you write? You all gave me what? You all gave me figures. So we both write both figures and in word.
Okay.
Yes. So both in mathematics we write figure and in English language we also what? So for example, Madam Uju bought a bag at Buhari Market at the rate of 800 naira. This that I've written, here is it, 800. That's what I want to establish today. How we write our figures, both in figure and then how we write it in word. That's why I'm sampling what word. I'm looking for what figures to use for result as an example. You understand? David has a sandal. It's simple and smart. It was sold for, how much did you call it? 4,000. 4,000. So I've written both word and I've written what? The figure. That's what I want to establish first. Before I establish, that's why I'm sampling that and I'm bringing an example. Are we good to go?
Yes, sir.
Can I go on?
Yes, sir.
I can go on now. Alright.
So what is the meaning of that bracket?
Okay, the bracket C 800.
There is one bracket.
I know. I know. That word that I've written in bracket is the word I wrote outside. Or the word I wrote outside, I'll write it in bracket. So word is a figure. What I wrote in figure, I wrote it in word. What I wrote in word, I need to write in figure. That's the meaning. Should my answer is in figure, then I cannot bracket my word in figure. Should my answer is in word, I cannot open my word. That's what you have seen. 4,500 naira. 4,500 naira. Is that established? Talk to me.
I don't understand.
Okay, you don't understand. All right. Did you understand? Okay, this is it. Let me use another example. This smartphone goes for 200,000 naira. So let me write it here. Is smartphone was sold for 200,000 naira. Last year. $200,000 naira. Full stop. So this 200,000 naira, I only write a figure, but I want to write it also in word. I'm still teaching on something. 200,000 naira. I now close the bracket. This one is this one in the bracket. Why am I writing it double? I'm writing it twice because I have both figure, both number, and I'm writing in the English word. Why do you do that? Because that's what we do in the bank.
Okay.
That 4,500 naira only, that you write it this way, and you also write it this way. So what you have here, if it is not this, the cashier will tell you, Mama, correct it. This is not your 500. It's not put 500. You wrote 4,005 there, but when you are writing 4, you only wrote 4,000. So where is the 500? That's the emphasis here. Are you with me?
Yes.
Are you all with me?
Yes.
That's what I want to establish. Like I told us, I don't teach straight. No. I take from the simplest and I bring it up. By the time you leave the class, you grab everything, all that you have not known over the years, or that you have known that you are just like, oh, that's the secret. For life, you have it. You close that deal. That's why I brought all those samples. So all of us can feel it. Now when I start the teaching, like, wow, you can tell me I should go away. You are true. You can even close your eyes and go. Are you with me now? His smartphone was sold for 200,000 naira. Then you can say last year. So I've written both in figure and in word. That's the example of what you have in the bank. And when you are being given a receipt, 45,250 naira only. So both 45,000 in word and in figure. That's what I want to choose now. So that's why I said we have both the figures in mathematics and at the same time we also have it in English. So that time that all of you were telling me you are this, you are that, you are this, you are that. So it's possible you give me figure alone. It's also possible you also give me word. It's the word, it's the same thing. Good example is what we all do in the banks. Mama, how much are you collecting? I'm collecting 50,000 naira. Then fill the form. You must fill that one, 50,000. The 50,000, this must tally with the word. If there is any difference, that's when your cashier will call your attention that, Mama, write this out very well, and you'll tell you what cancel and put your signature on it. Because if you cancel, if any figure is cancelled, 4,500 naira. I now need 4,200 naira. I now do like this. Then I was told to write this 500 naira. Yeah, I must put my word signature. Because in accounting, if you cancel anything, even in class, anywhere, like I want to write my name now, Akim, that's my name. And peradventure, there was a mistake, I wrote like this. I've missed it. So what do? I'll just cancel a straight line like this. If it is bank, I'll put my signature. In accounting, you don't cancel and shade like this, and shade like this. It's not acceptable. That means you are trying to do a fraud. You are trying to do 419. So how do you cancel? You just cancel like this. Just one line. Faint. Auditor, whosoever can see what you have written earlier. Plus the real stuff. And then this is what? Placed with signature. That who did that mistake and what? Whose signature is that? So when the auditor comes, or the examiners, or what have you, either is the book or the teacher that is marking, or whosoever that is marking, can now say, okay, this is the mistake, this is the original, this is the signature. Good to go. Are you all with me?
Yeah.
That's what you experience in the bank.
So the signature means that I'm the person that can quit.
Yes, now.
If I ask me to put my signature, means that I'm the one.
What have you been doing at the bank all this while?
This is exactly.
That's what it means now. That's what it means. So that it's not the cashier that cancelled. Or, he said, it's because they gave you a new one. And that one that you wrote earlier, there's no mistake. I mean, later, there's no mistake, right? If there was a mistake earlier, then they'll give you another one to fill. That one that you have filled, no mistake, they'll give you your money, okay? But if there's a mistake and you don't want to have another one, just, if there's any cancellation, you must put signature there. If there's no signature, that's a fraud. That's a fraud. That cashier will go dare that. Yes.
Like, if I want to go and fill for, like, I normally go to bank.
I'm listening.
I
You
normally
go to the bank.
and
Yeah.
fill for, you understand? But if I make a mistake in line, I will cancel the line and write it if it's space.
If there's space, yeah.
If there's space again. And we write it then. They normally show you where you put your signature.
Yeah.
It's not that place that you make mistake that you put signature.
Depending on the system, but your signature will not be far from where you have altered and what you have written. So if you have to put signature, if this is where you're supposed to put signature, they won't tell you to come and put signature here. But your signature, whether it's here or anywhere, but it must still be within that page. Are you with me?
Within that paper.
Within that page, yes. You are talking to me and you are pressing your phone. I'm listening. Any other question? Any other question?
I'm bringing something out to show you, sir. I want to show her something. That is why I am showing you something. That is why I'm pressing it. Like now, this is where I write my name.
This is where you wrote your name.
I wrote my name, the address. You understand? So see where my signature is down.
So who told you to put your signature here?
See what they write now.
Signature. This signature is not that you have made mistake. There was no mistake here. Yeah, all this that you wrote, there was no mistake. Assuming this Cynthia, there's a mistake, you cancel it and write the number and put your signature on the Cynthia.
On the Cynthia.
That was what I'm establishing here.
See, where you are supposed to put normal signature, you put that one, then separate.
That is what I went to and showed you.
That's what happened. So where are you supposed to put the normal signature?
Where you make mistake, you must sign.
See, now, this is the receipt they use to pay, take dollar. This is dollar. Now, this is like my name. See, the receipt that I don't make a mistake. That's why I made a mistake. I signed here.
It's not fun. I'm not finding the class interesting.
Honestly, nobody knows that this morning.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Let's go on. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Let's go.
Not the children's school.
It's okay. You know what? Like the example she's bringing, the name, the details, and what have you, there was no mistake there. So at the end of the day, when you are through with your transaction, you must still put your signature that you are the owner of that account. So this is your signature. Peradventure, before you even put your signature where that signature is meant to be. If when you are writing Cynthia, there's a mistake, that Cynthia, you cancel it, you write the proper word, and what you have cancelled, you now put your name on it to show that that's not a word, that's not a fraud. Now, let me go to today's business. Any question for me? Any question for me?
Yes.
What's the question?
What is the meaning of peradventure?
Peradventure. Should, in case.
In case.
Yes.
That is peradventure.
Yes. I'll write it.
Okay.
In case I made a mistake. This. In case is this part. Peradventure means in case. Should I make mistake, I must what?
So, this in case now, if you did not use it, you can use that peradventure.
That's what I said. But she didn't get me. Because she didn't get peradventure. That's why I brought that one that we've all known over the years.
Okay, in case is peradventure.
In
That's
case
the meaning.
is
See the meaning.
the same word for peradventure.
Case.
In case.
Case.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sorry, can we write?
Yes, all right. All right. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's basic first. We must know both the word and then the figure 1 to 10. Basic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have known the figures. Now we need to know the word. We need to know the word. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is TWO. TWO. 2, 3, 4, 5. This is V. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So let me continue from here. 1, 1. That's 11. 11. This is 1, 2. That's 12. 12. This is 1, 3. That's 13. 13. 13. What we call 13. 13. This is 14. 14. 15. 15. 16. 16. 17. 17. 18. 18. 18. 19. Then 20. 20. 20. So 10 again. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, then 100. 10, 20, 30, 30, 40, 50, 6, 60, 7, 70, 8, 80, 90, 100. Majorly is this 100. And this is 1,000. That's 1,000. That's 1,000. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. That's 1 million. That's million. Now we are there. to 10 here. Okay, that's 1 to 10 here. Here, I have 10 to 1,000, I mean to 1 million.
Okay.
You have seen it? Hmm? That's 10 to what? To 1 million. There. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Take it. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Then 1,000, 1,000.
This one will be 100. You still, that's still close brackets.
100. This is 100. That's also what? 100. I will have left it 100, but so that we are not what confused. So that's why I also wrote 100. See, this is different now. This 100 that I wrote is different to this. If I have this, is it the same? What's that?
That one is
5
5.
what? Yeah. So that's why I wrote that. So when we get to the bank, or we are filling our forms, we are doing anything, these are what we deal with, plus the fact that we write our words. So our word that we write, both in figures and in words, that's the secret.
Sorry, sir, I have a question.
Okay.
What is the meaning of like that's 10, 20? What is the meaning of this space? Is this space? When someone has something, is this space?
This 80,
No.
this one, iPhone,
Yes. Eh? Yeah, it's that one.
this iPhone, iPhone or dash,
Okay, dash.
D-A-S-H. It means this thing, this is it.
Okay.
This thing, this is it. So in between here and here, there should be what? There should be gap. That's where we put iPhone or gap or dash.
Okay, gap.
Yes. But the gap is this with this sign.
Okay.
That's what is known as dash.
Dash. Thank you.
When you have killed how many garden egg? Hmm?
I murdered them.
What?
I murdered them and they ate.
Excuse me, can I speak?
You are true. Yes, you are true writing. Some those is not correct. I'm true. Yes, ma'am, I can write it. It's the same thing. Yes.
No need that.
It's the same thing. You can write. Are you all with me? Everybody look up. Everybody look up. Look up, everybody. This is the figure. Number 1 to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The same thing that applies in mathematics also applies in English. Whatever you write, either in mathematics or in English, it must be what? It must be clearly what? It must be clearly written. If it is not well written, then you have written what? Jargons. You have written 0. Okay? This is 0. This is what? This is 0. This is the spelling for 0. That we call 0. That's 0. Zero. So this is 1. This is 2. 1. It is not 1. It is 1. Like the past tense for win. Win. The past tense for it is 1. This is win. And then the past tense for win is this W-O-N. 1. So this is pronounced like this. 1. Okay? Are you with me? Instead of pronouncing this 1, it is not 1, it is 1. As if the past tense for what? For win. 1, 2, again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Start from number 1 again. 1, 2. It is not 1, 2. No, it is not 1. It is 1. Is that established? 1, 2. Number 1 to 7, come. The rest, go there. Number 1 to 15, come. The rest, stay. Number 1 to 30, come. The rest, go back. Okay? So this is 1, like this. As if you are pronouncing this. 1. Okay? That's your guide to speaking, writing, and what? Spelling, pronunciation, and what have you. 1. No longer 1, like these pupils. No. Or any other person. It's not 1. It is 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you see now? This and this. Your pronunciation, your alphabet. 6. S and then X. That time that we're taking last week, that we started with our alphabet. Can we see where it's taking us now? S and X. S-I-X. S-I-X. That's 6. Yes. Not 6. So I will pronounce this for this. 6. No, it's not 6. It's 6. Can you see where I'm going now? Are you connecting now? You are building up now. So we started well last week, Abby. So that's not 6. That's 6. S-I and X. 6. 6T. There. 6T. Here. 16. Here. 6. Can you see now? Can you see where we're going? 40. Are you all with me? Here. 7. 7. 8. 9. And then 10. 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now here, 11. Children, pupils, we say 11. 11. Here again, we are meeting with V. 11. Are you connecting with me now? 11. Now, here we have 12. Here again, I have V. When I told us that we have not known our alphabet, can we now see that is alphabet now that we are dealing with, that we have to what, that we have to master? Then now we are dealing with it, we are facing it, and we can't escape from it. There's no way. This is it. Everything about this is the A to Z. This. So as you come to the class, the secret behind this guy, behind this family, the teacher opens every time, every day, always. The secret behind it, that's what the teacher opens. That's part of the secret we did this morning before I moved to today's one, business. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and then here, 20. If you watch out from here, from this, from here, you have this. So that's why boy or girl, or the category of boys and girls in that group, they are called what? Teenagers. From 13 to 19, they are what? They are teenagers. Because here, what you have at the back of it, what ends it? That's what? Teen. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, everything, everybody from 13 to 19, they are all in the category of what? Teenagers.
Sorry, it's everybody from 13 to 19.
Here, see it here.
Okay.
To this.
19.
Because what do you have that finishes?
Yes.
Check it now, check it. This to this, from here to here. It's not this. Oh, yeah, you didn't get me still.
Understand.
So, these people in this bracket, 13 to 19, they are referred to as what? Teenagers.
Teenagers. So what is it about teenagers?
It means the category of people from here to here, they are teenagers and they have characteristics. They have the way they behave. They have the way, they have their orientation in life and what have you. After all, are now grown. So mommy and daddy should relax, should give us what? Breathing space. Mommy and daddy, they are now old school. Mommy and daddy should free us. Characteristics. When we get out, when we finish, probably if you see some of these secondary school guys, one of the characteristics is the fact that this one like this. One of the characteristics is this one like this. They don't stand normal. They can walk like this. You understand?